Valentina
Let's go.
together.
Game pertama bang ya antara AP Bren melawan Smart Omega di sini bang ya. Kita langsung masuk ke game yang pertama. Let's go. Ini dia game yang
So
pertama.
let's see if that's what they're gonna play towards.
Let's see. It's gonna be game number 1. Yes, believe it or not. Yes, it's game number 1. AP Bren
AP
versus
Bren menggunakan
Omega.
hyper
In what I am thinking will be a
Joy
short
di sini.
game
Okay.
match.
Nope, they don't get it.
Checklist
Sementara
number
Smart
1,
Omega
X.
menggunakan Suyo bang ya.
It's X.
It's X.
It was supposed to be AP Bren doing what happened to Jove's skirt.
Yeah. But the pokes from Super Yoshi, they know the importance again of having control of the center of the map, as you mentioned, and Omega's not gonna let up at any given moment.
Yeah. Let's see.
Tapi pemain AP Bren ini nggak ada
Wow, very early on.
Yeah. Skid Lizard. Okay.
nggak ada yang kenal aku namanya bang.
James Spans. Okay, he still got it though, but he had to use a retribution to get it.
Banyak pemain
Is
MDR kayak ini.
outlaning Jove's skirt heavily.
Ada
for the pass and
Kiki dong.
yeah, good control by Uki
Ada
at the center of the
Sijo,
map.
ada
But they put themselves together for the
Jove's
Jove.
skirt.
So the change for
James
PYT.
Punks.
That is
Der
12% cooldown
titik
reduction
apa sih?
given right away, but you gain 1% extra for each
Sementara
kill or
Smart
assist.
Omega,
Max at 8 stacks. So you can
Joe
potentially end
masih
with
kenal,
20%
masih
cooldown reduction for
kedengar
your battle
namanya.
spells
Ukir
and
juga.
equipment active skills.
And you're gonna want
Masih
that
sempat
flicker always
kedengar
available
namanya,
for Super
mungkin
Yoshi, so
di
they can always go
Push
for the
the back.
backlight, specifically Shizu.
And that counts for the
season kemarin sama
conceal
Under
as
You.
well.
Oh, there you go. That's one reason to pull yourself together. Now, Kekedon, now that you guys mentioned it, you know what? I hope you can get full value of this Jawhead.
Tapi
If
meskipun
it's, if
begitu,
you're gonna first pick it, you should get value here.
meskipun masih
Otherwise,
pemain baru ini,
people are just
kebanyakan
gonna say,
di
you
AP
know what?
Bren
Why
ini,
pick it at all?
Yo,
Super Yoshi in too deep.
Kick it out back off.
jangan dianggap
Okay,
sepele
Kekedon's
bang ya.
holding on to the turtle. Here comes James
He's
Banks.
pushing it.
AP Brent might just go for the turtle
Nice,
take
itu dia
instead.
baru dibilang
But the
udah
clapback coming in from Omega. Adoryu very low here as there goes
mengacak-acak
in. The
aja
power
gitu,
builder is
Joy.
gonna bring down the jungler of Omega. Lewis with a split gonna get stacks up there, but they're just gonna
Ukirnya nahan
disengage.
flicker itu.
Respect to AP Bren, they should have played that so much better. James Bounce, no fear. Super Yoshi just a bit late on the last activation of the Jeet Kundo, hence James Bounce able to secure the turtle. I thought Kekedot was making a wrong
Sudah jadi,
decision
langsung
for holding on to the
Jomnya nggak
turtle
pakai
instead of
sepatu
backing
kayaknya
off,
tuh.
but he stood his ground,
Skypers
ignored Kekedot,
Waduh,
and they were
ngeri
still able
tuh
to walk,
prediksinya,
excuse
Bang,
me, ignored Super
70%.
Yoshi, and they were still
Smart
able to walk
Omega.
away with the turtle. So there's that.
Tapi
Add to
untuk
that,
pikirannya sih
something that
kayaknya
Jome has been doing
apa
since last
Bren
week
ini
is
bang yang
rushing
menang.
Skypiercer actually as a Granger, so that's his first item build.
There you go. And it works very well, especially for Granger, right?
Mungkin ya.
Especially considering you have very good trust. Super Yoshi's on the Cho. More likely than not, you guys are going to be the ones who will do the hunting, not the other way
Udah
around.
jadi tuh.
Especially with Andoryu on the
Lifesteal
Suyo,
dari
feels
Bruno.
like Jome will have a lot of free time, a lot of free opportunities here to get that last hit and charge up that Sky Piercer.
Yeah, but again, that could be used up against them if Kekedot manages to have a good
Awas.
throw, either onto Super Yoshi, but Super Yoshi goes in.
Mati
With a
dong
Jeet
itu.
Kundo, here comes the unstoppable force. The
Ouch.
clapback once again for AP Bren. That's another kill for the Bees.
There you go,
Itu
Redmar.
Bruno.
He's getting some value on that Jawhead.
You know what?
Lifestealnya udah tinggi tuh.
Sure, yeah. First pick Jawhead working out very well for AP Bren,
At least for now.
at least for now. But they're taking the right conditions. They're not being overly aggressive with it. He's supplementing James Banks very well, helping him get vision in the areas where he could potentially invade. He's holding the right shrub right now for this turtle to show up. Holding on to it.
All right.
Kekedot's been great so far in this Jawhead.
Okir,
Tahap
though, very
yang pertama
spicy on
sudah
the
muncul
damage for
uangnya.
this Vixana. Have to be very careful here. Super Yoshi looking for one.
Okay, there onto the back.
Waduh,
Got
ditendang.
stopped there by Super Yoshi with a kick. Unstoppable
Masih
force coming in
selamat
from
dong.
Kekedot to zone them out as James Pax secures the turtle.
He spent a lot of effort trying to take that guy here.
Yeah.
That was there.
Very clean right now for AP Bren. Good structure for how they're approaching things. And now the first item locked in for the Valentina is the Enchanted Talisman.
Perbedaan
And
pembedaan
Valentina
goldnya
did get inspired, so at this point
1000 lebih bang. Hunter Strike.
Cooldown reduction on
Ini
him,
dia
so be able to dish
goalnya.
out the combos much quicker.
Bruno udah 3300.
About crucial. Nice snipe. Trying to get some fight onto that vision. Vision very important, especially on the bottom side of the map
Diikuti
where
oleh
you
Joy.
have to still keep Shizu alive. Don't never forget that if you're AP Bren.
And now I think Omega are making the right call here. They're going to have to start focusing a little bit more onto this Bruno. Because this lineup of AP Bren, though they're not getting the super aggressive, kill-hungry playstyle that you're used to seeing from Jawhead, they're doing the right things. Controlling the center, winning the turtles.
Oh!
Di
It's a
langsung
5-man
flicker gitu.
rotation in
GG,
the middle
bos.
lane, and Super Yoshi manages to find it there. Here comes the throw coming in from
Satu sama.
Kegidon as he brings down Super Yoshi as well. James Banks on the
Eh,
back
datang
of
dari
the
belakang.
Luker, forcing out the flicker. But Lewis got caught in the middle, got taken
James,
down by the man with a million moves.
Oh, so unfortunate for Omega. That was a Hail Mary play to break the tower in the center of the map. And what they ended up giving was just 2 more kills to AP Bren. And even Shizo being able to break the tower in the lower portion of the map first. That's completely opposite
itemnya.
of what Omega needs at this point. And it's safe to say AP Bren has taken control.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it should be the other way around, right? Shizu getting hunted down, but look
Dilempar
at this, another one.
langsung.
Another throw. Even the unstoppable force
Apa ini?
didn't have
Udah
time to
500
connect
skornya,
because
Bang.
literally Super Yoshi got blasted down by the members of the Beast.
Ijam nanti ini
They
pakai
go for
Bruno.
it
Tengok lah.
once more. Omega looks like they're just back onto the defense. Can't really move out too much because there has their number. He's looking at him. He's checking these bushes. There's just no way for a steal to happen
Every time I doubt a pick, it just ends up going really well for them.
against all odds.
Yeah, someone's gonna make a video there somewhere again. It's like, oh, Caster Renmar doubting Kekadot's Jawhead, and then it becomes a highlight show of Kekadot's Jawhead. To be fair, again, he has been playing this very well. Their rotations have been correct. Omega, unfortunately, just lost the first 2 objectives, and then they made the wrong rotation into the center of the map, full committing as 5. But now they're forcing the issue top side, and it means that Derek can just stand and watch. But it's a trait. So Omega, instead of playing passive, play proactive, willing to give up the tower in the bottom lane so that they can get more farm and push for Jome in the top lane.
Oh, okay. Here comes Super Yoshi. Managing to keep
Oke,
there at bay, but
mati
James
dong.
Bax goes in. He already commits a kick, but there's an electrifying beat. Super Yoshi flickers out, but gets spotted down and taken down by James Bax.
Someone bumped into a wall there somewhere. And, I don't want to bring that up, but that's exactly what happened there. Super Yoshi going down might be the tempo swing that AP Bren needs to really put them on the driver's seat.
Yeah, he just tried to dash through the chunky part of the wall, forced to commit the flicker. If he was able to successfully dash through and flicker, good chance he might actually be able to escape or at least make it under
Tekan
tower.
terus loh dari awal
No
game.
point crying over
Smart
spilled milk
Omega.
now. AP Bren just say, you know what?
Udah ikut farming itu
We'll go ahead
jungle
and continue taking control
Bruno-nya.
here. But I like the proactive decisions that Omega have been making across the map. They've traded out
Purify
the
lagi
far
Bruno-nya.
lanes for both.
Gimana itu
Now
coba?
they're both just going to be playing around the mid. And if ever, Omega will just look to send one to
bisa diculik
manage
dia
the minion
tuh.
waves in the bottom so that they can get a push off of there.
Oof, while all this happening though, some resources really do have to get defended here.
Yeah.
4.5k for AP Bren is no joke, especially in this early on in the game.
Okay, Chauve Skirt has his own way of the dragon, so if ever Super Yoshi dashes in, they can full commit, but they're gonna decide not to because there's a major objective respawning in
Laut yang
the
pertama akan muncul di sini.
It's gonna be hard to make a position happen, especially knowing that your
Sudah
opponent
muncul.
actually has Way of the Dragon as well. 8-minute Lord is starting to become really important to our teams.
Oh, there was a flicker from there, but James Bax secures the
Mundur.
Lord.
Masih melawan
Omega,
kah?
will they look for the engage? Super Yoshi goes in with a double man
Waduh,
knock
diantem.
plus the flicker combination, but the damage is there for James Bax. AP Bren
Bruno
got
udah
the
kayak Raya
Lord
tuh,
plus
Bang.
the kill off the Yoshi.
Just one down here for Omega. We might see a lot of towers get pulled off here.
Oh, James Bax goes right after Andoryu. Omega forced to back away as the Lord marching in on the bottom lane.
Luckily, they missed with the Deathly Grasp as well.
Super Yoshi has had a tough time here. And maybe that's also one of the things that AP Bren were thinking of, rushing this Jawhead. Bait out the Cho of Super Yoshi, go ahead and pick that up. It was risky,
Iya,
but they
itemnya.
played very well against it.
Joy-nya udah
Again,
jadi dong
the
itu.
pick that surprised me, that I doubted, is the one that set the tempo for them and why they have a massive
Bruno-nya
lead.
juga.
Getting into 10 minutes into the game, around 7,000. They're getting close to that point. Marching in with Lord of the Boss. Shizo was undisturbed. James Banks, no deaths
Yang
just
depan
yet.
mampus
Alongside
ini bang
Chelsea
sama
Kekadot
Demek
and
Bruno.
Shizo as well. They might not be able to win it here, but they'll be able to get a lot out of this push, AP Bren.
Holy defense popped in the bottom lane as Omega already clears out the first Lord. Minions for AP Bren are marching up top, so all outer turrets might get taken down by the bees.
Already hit 7k gold lead earlier for AP Bren. That is as big of a lead as they have ever gotten so far in the season against any team. They're looking really good.
Wow. Since Omega lost the center of the map here, Shizo has been having a grand time as this Bruno. Crazy damage already, level 12. Jom close by though.
Perbedaan
In
goldnya.
terms of the gold,
Apa ini 7.000?
we're going to be seeing it in just a bit, just how big the lead that Shizo has against Jom. There it is, and it is, oh, not that massive. Jom was able to get some farm. He's up to 3 items. But the fact that this Bruno is already up to a Malefic Gun, and that there's already a Magic Lantern and Holy Crystal for this Joy, means that AP Bren can still continue to be aggressive. However, they just need to be careful of the clapback of Omega. Their lineup is high risk if you're engaging at the wrong time. Very high reward.
Almost.
Flicker, Way of the
Di
Dragon
flicker
for
pun masih
Super
ada itu Purify.
Yoshi.
Mana ada gunanya tadi tuh.
That's why AP Brent was able to take him down plus steal away the purple buff.
If Naisu likes to call big damn, that's a big yikes. For Super Yoshi. Can't fault the man for trying.
Have to. You really have to in these moments, right? Especially when your enemy doesn't really
Itu dia
expect it.
golnya.
Exactly. But people will not remember the
10.000
effort.
dong.
People remember the mishap,
Joy-nya.
unfortunately.
That's just the way the world works.
Okay, Kekadon
mati
with the
langsung.
throw, forcing
Ouch.
Lewis to split plus the flicker. That's 2 major resources out for Omega. And AP Brent set their eyes on this lower.
Lord yang kedua.
We mentioned AP Bren's lineup, they need physical, they need long range. It does feel like Bruno fits all those criteria, and they're doing very well about it.
James Pax, easy pick
Mati
up
lagi
on
cowoknya
the
dong.
Lord. Here comes the clapback. The attack of AP Brent.
Memang nggak bisa apa-apa lagi cowoknya.
Once again, Super Yoshi 071 with the choke.
Second consecutive death, by the way, Super Yoshi.
I mean, it is his job to die as a roamer.
But he's contributed to 90% of kills for AP Bren. This has been a terrible game for Super Yoshi on this show, but more so because Kekadot really checked him. Playing the Jawhead alongside the Valentina very well. And now AP Bren can just ride this out to victory. They can potentially end it in this one. If not, they might have to wait for the next Lord. But so far, I think AP Bren has all the tools to end it with this push right here.
Yeah,
As long as they can get Jom quick.
They have flickers.
Tuh,
Kekadon
satu item
has
lagi.
his, plus Chop Skirt, so
WON kayaknya untuk Bruno.
gets the way of the dragon, but right now
Jebol
he
ini
has the
pasti.
Eternal Guard, so they can burst down.
Tiga-tiganya.
Jom, assuming Kekadon manages to get him, the Lord sieging in
Terus
onto the
mau
bottom lane. Inhibitor turret down bottom has now been erased by AP Bren. Here comes Unstoppable Force, a throw onto Super Yoshi, and Eternal Guard coming in from Chop Skirt. And now AP Bren trying to make quick work of that Lord. They will be able to clear it out and force AP Bren to disengage.
Super Yoshi really is the target. It feels like they're trying to break him or something.
A conceal coming in for the side of the bees. We're waiting for the throw of Kekadon while Shizu focusing on the tower. Omega was able to save their mid lane turret.
Alright, so it will end in the next Lord push, which will be up in a minute and a half. We have the items not yet fully built for the Suyo. Still on the way to the VOD potentially. Already has 3 up to a Sea Halberd. Almost fully built for
Jadi
this
terlalu
Joy.
apa kayaknya bang ya?
Jome's still very close in terms of gold, considering everything that's happened. Just 1,000 or so gold
Perbedaan
lead
goldnya pun udah 10.000
for
itu loh.
Shizo. I think waiting for the BOD is Jome, already up to a Malefic Roar, Hunter Strike, and Sky Piercer that has no stacks at this point. And there, Jome just built up the Blade of Despair.
I mean, Omega has been force-feeding all the resources that they can salvage to Jome. Because Jome is the main damage
Tengok
dealer
damage-nya
of
tu,
Omega. That's why everyone, in terms of economy, is
Dua bullet
suffering
tu.
against their counterpart in AP Bren. But it will hopefully pull off if Omega finds a way to just literally stop the aggression of AP Bren and stop
Itu
the
damage terbanyak
plays
yang
coming from
diterima.
Kekadon.
Oh, that's a lot easier
Joe,
said than done, 100%.
85.000.
Right now, there's just no stopping this guy
Hilda.
diving on the people. Choskurt also is
69
really
lang,
deadly, being the guy who chooses the targets most of the time here, alongside Kekadon. Now Kekadon, I think he's just focused on just making sure Chizo remains untouched. 1-0-4 so far on that Bruno.
BOD, a second one for
Mundur
Omega,
lagi.
built up by Ondoryu.
Percobaan dot yang
For
ketiga
Yoshi
kayaknya.
able to close the gap against Kekadot. Yeah, Omega are just fighting for scraps here. Again, it is very good for them that Jom hasn't died yet and that he is 4 items locked in.
Yeah.
But the rest of AP Bren just has so much damage that the front line of Omega, this glue, falls down way too quickly.
Sa
They
timpa
don't
dong.
have the minion wave push in the mid. It's getting
Untuk
pressured
sedikit.
there. Ukir has to handle it, so they're lacking some damage.
Okay, James Banks secures the Lord.
Waduh.
Omega at the numbers disadvantage, forcing Lewis even to flicker out. Here comes the unstoppable force. Lewis was able to flicker out though.
Mundur.
No casualties for
Karena
Omega,
Lord
but
sudah
AP
langsung
Bren
muncul
again.
di bawah,
All
Bang, ya.
objectives have been secured by the man with a million moves.
It should end here for AP Bren. If they don't, they're getting closer to the territory of Omega might actually be able to win game number 1.
Kerasaannya loh.
Yeah,
They
despite
gotta
the
win
10K,
it.
Bar
despite
doang
the
itu
10K gold
hilang
lead, right?
Yeah.
I thought
Hildanya.
that was game 2.
Well,
Karat itu Bruno-nya.
here we go though.
Okay.
The Lord walking up on bottom.
Tapi item
Check it
skillnya
out, he's
kencang
warming
ya.
up, he's going for the wine.
There's the
Dilempar
unstoppable
nggak
force.
dapat.
Super Yoshi was able to dodge the throw. Here comes the Eternal Guard though. Lord still there present as Dare got caught up. Has to flicker out. Immortality will be popped. Is this the clapback coming in from
Masih
Omega?
selamat.
AP Bren slowly scattering away. No casualties yet for both of these
GG
teams.
bang.
Not gonna get ended here
I
yet.
thought that was it.
Ooh, okay, this is tough now for AP Bren because Omega are definitely within comebackable territory. Once Lewis has one more item locked in, and once Super
10.000
Yoshi
per
can get
lingkod
his
lah.
third item completed as well, he's on the way to the anti-Cuirass.
Yeah.
Yeah, third item locked in for both the EXP Laner and Roamer for Omega is their go sign that they're ready to come back into this. Because Divine Glaive is already built up by the Vexana.
Bisa
On the
itu
way to the
dijebol
Rose
kan,
Gold Meteor
kalau
is
mau.
Jome. Just built it too.
So most of their core items actually are locked in and ready to go. Despite the 10K gold lead, your enemy already has most of their
Sangat-sangat
items,
pasif
maybe
di sini.
80 to 90% there. That's what's risky for AP Bren.
AP Bren really have to be so careful here because really, this will be such a heartbreaking loss. Omega are within comeback territory at this point. Windtalker built up there by Shizo. This is going to be his last item, already selling the boots. Orange buff stolen by Ontario
Dihantam
as
coba.
well. Maybe the minion waves and the
Tes damage
relatively
bang.
fast clear that AP Bren has might be too overwhelming for Omega, but they have good wave clear themselves. 1.5 crit per crit hit from the Bruno. Oh my, the next Lord fight, if AP Bren don't handle their minion waves, Omega might be able to come back through it. They can heavily contest it as long as the minion waves for them, in their point of view, are relatively manageable and they have at least one escape route.
Tapi
if
Bren
ever they
nggak
need
berani
two
loh.
members to go back and try not to get wiped out if AP Bren win that team fight.
Yeah, and that Lord, that potential objective might
Tinggal
be the game ender because again that's the evolved Lord at 18 minutes in.
strategi
So far,
menekan
AP
aja.
Bren has secured
Nggak mau orang itu.
all objectives.
Mereka
internal
cuma mau
objectives for James Banks.
cari
But I feel
keuntungan
like
di tim fight
Omega
Lord
will
aja.
come up with a play to even out the score.
Okay, so Blade Armor, Athena Shield, Dominance Ice was the full build item there for the Glue.
Seharusnya Omega nggak akan
Lewis has
berani
the items
datang
to deal
kemana
with
ya.
Bruno, since there's no Malefic Roar
Kalau
there, so
tidak
Malefic Gun,
konsekuensinya
crit
tinggi
build,
tuh.
focus. But it's a rush for AP Bren. Here comes Omega.
Waduh,
Okay.
apa itu?
A kick.
They managed to find Kekadon here. Kekadon forced to flicker out. Here comes the
Masih
clapback
selamat
once
dong.
again. Jome being able to deliver the Death Sonatas.
Oh.
But the first man down will be Lewis. There might be next on the
Mati
shot
nggak?
block. Here comes Super Yoshi, but it's just going to do double man knockoff.
Masih
A lot of
selamat
damage
di
coming in
sana.
from Oak here. Queller's not going to connect onto Dare, so still no casualties for the Bees.
Yeah, Joe misses on the snipe a few here, and there just
Dilepas sih kayaknya.
refuses to go down, giving Omega such a hard time and basically baiting them.
Yeah, Luis fell down too fast, but Omega are still
Masih
showing
berani
themselves
kah?
4 versus 3.
Okay,
Itu minion loh, Bang,
4-on-3,
di
Super
tengah.
Yoshi was forced to retreat and clear out the minions in the middle lane and also the bottom lane.
dapat
Here comes Kekadon with an unstoppable force on Dorio, manages to dodge it. Here comes the Eternal Guard,
let go.
Retribution battle. Shizu
Okay.
will secure the Lord as AP Bren disengage.
Had to let go of that 100%, and now it's the Evolved Lord walking it up on the mid.
Omega
ni
started
mid
off
lane.
that pick off onto Kekadon. They got the kick, but it was Lewis who fell down first. And since that glue fell down too fast, Omega lost that fight quickly. Now with
Kah?
this evolved Lord marching in
20 menit loh.
20 minutes in, this should be it for AP Bren, but they don't have a push up top.
Okay. One lane so far is pushing as they're trying to zone out Lewis. We're waiting for a potential play coming in from Keketo. There's a unstoppable force, but gets stopped there by Omega. She's gonna pick up a kill onto Lewis. James back electrifying, being onto the back line. The Silent Kid once again gonna pick up two, and they lock down the base and win game 1 for AP Bren.
Pemain baru AP Bren.